Let's play from next door with Maya Silver. Well, we just moved into our new house that we got for cheap. We found a locked door, met a neighbor, and found a house next door that had no windows in it. Other than that, we didn't find out much. So, why don't we get back into it and see what else we can find, shall we? I believe she said that there might be a key, so why don't we? A bunch of things the previous tenant left behind. Look through it? Yes. I would very much like to look through it. Nothing. You did not find any key. Yeah, okay, yes, look through it. Did not find the key. Bet you anything it's in this one. A bunch of things the previous tenant left behind. You did not find any key. Wonder where the key could possibly be. I mean, in all honesty, you never actually know where the key could actually be. Especially with all this stuff. The key could have put the key anywhere, really. Well, I think we looked through everything in here, except for maybe on the bookshelf. Oh! There are piles of books inside the closet. Looking closely, you notice one of them looks the slightest bit elevated. The slightest bit elevated. You're going to notice a space small as elevated. Okay. I'm going to give you that one for that one. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let me know. You lift the books one by one until you finally come across a metal key tucked away between two of these books. Okay. Obtained metal key. Let's hope it's the right key. Sorry. Let's hope it's the right key. Otherwise, I'll have to wait till Monday. Curious and curious. You are a very curious little woman, aren't you? It's getting dark. Can't talk tonight, guys. I'm sorry. It's getting dark already? How long was I in there? 10 seconds? 20? Maybe a minute? Coffee. The life juice of my existence. The door is locked. Use the metal key. You unlock the door. Yay! We unlocked the door, guys. It worked. What the? Okay. It's the light switch. Turn on the light. Well, yeah. A little spooky. It's a simple vase. There's a window here, but it's all boarded up. Why is it like that? Or why is it like this? You tug on the boards, but they are firmly albatically pinned to the wall. I think that's nailed to the wall. You take a peek through the wooden boards. You can see the window next door from here, much like one of the windows in your bedroom. The difference, though, is that this one sits directly in front of the other window. So that house has a window after all. You try taking a look inside the other house, but it's pitch black inside. Maybe Honda-san was right and no one lives there after all. I was waiting for a jump scare. Well, I found the key to this room, but now I have to get rid of these boards. I should get a nail puller or something. Although, I don't think I own one. I guess I'll see to it tomorrow. It's getting late. But we haven't checked the closet! Damn, this girl sleeps a lot. Or their days are very short. Maybe I can find a way to pry those boards out today. Or I should just call Orma-san tomorrow. He can find an actual professional for that. We're going to go do it ourselves after we go check the closet that you didn't want to let me check last time. There's a bunch of junk inside the closet. Sort through it? Of course. Why not? You never know what you might find. Futons and boxes are piled up with assorted knickknacks stacked inside the boxes. There isn't anything particularly worthy, but it makes you wonder, why would the previous tenant leave so much behind? When you asked about him, Ormson only said that he had to leave because of an emergency and the details were private. Laws are laws, people. At the beginning you had thought, well, even better. He left behind a fully furnished house for you to rent, and you didn't question it at the time. However, you wonder if you should have been more suspicious. Did he leave because of something private, or was it something to do with the house? It has something to do with the house. Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing the game. There wouldn't be a game. And most importantly, why did he never come back to get the stuff he left behind? Probably because he didn't leave on actual, free will. He was sort of, taken. I really need to stop second guessing things. You spot something at the back of the closet. It's a wallet. My wallet? No, my wallet's in my purse. You pick it up and look it over. You open it curiously. I have absolutely no idea. I told you, I suck at pronouncing things sounding, yeah, I suck. Expecting it to be mostly empty. It's not. Ooh, what is there? $1 million? I need $1 million. I could usually use $1 million. There's money. An associate's card for some place you don't know, a few recipes, and then there's also a handful of credit cards, an ID, and a driver's license, all belonging to one Diskushin Diasuk. We're going to call him Die. Or Da. We'll call him Da. No, better call him... No, we'll just call him Da. Who is this guy? Is he the previous tenant? Why would he leave his wallet behind? I guess I'll call him Rasan tomorrow and let him know I have this. Maybe he can contact this guy. Obtained a wallet. It won't let me turn off the light anymore. And my daddy told me to turn off my... Let's go see if our neighbor can't. Real quick. I learned my lesson last in another RPG game. I can't remember which one it was. Oh yeah, Pocket Mirror. I learned my lesson. Save, save, save. As much as possible. Let's go see if we can't get anything from our neighbor. Well, that one doesn't have any windows either. Maybe I can ask Honda-san if she has a nail puller. Matsu-san, what brings you here? Can I ask you a favor? Of course. Do you happen to have a nail puller? A nail puller? I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look for it. May I ask, why do you need it? Well, there's this window in the house and it's all boarded up. Boarded up? Yeah, I found out yesterday. It was inside a locked room on the second floor. Ask her about the other house's window or Ducky-san. That's just... Yeah. Honda-san, does the name... We'll just call him Scene, actually. We'll call him Scene. Scene seem familiar to you? Scene. I did not mean that to happen. Scene? Yes, of course. He used to live in your house before you. So you know him? Of course. He was a nice young man. Never did find out what happened to him. What do you mean? I'm not sure, but he left one day and never came back. And then sometime later, the house was up for rent again. Hopefully I don't have a coughing fit. Why do you ask? I actually found some documents of his inside, and I thought maybe I could give it back. Do you know how I can contact him? I'm afraid not. He and I didn't talk much. Did he talk to your husband? Oh, I see. Thank you. Oh, look, it's getting late. Let me see if I can find that nail puller for you. Ah, yes, it was a little hard to find, but here it is. Yeah, it took a whole 5 seconds. The nail puller looks extremely old. It's covered in rust and seems somewhat fragile. And we're going to be breaking it soon anyway, so who cares? Will this do? Honda-san, are you sure you want to lend me this? I'm afraid I'll end up breaking it. It's quite all right. I insist. The nail puller looks like it'll break at the slightest force. You don't want to borrow something and end up breaking it. Take the rusty nail puller? Do we want to wait until tomorrow, or do we want to do it ourselves? We'll probably go to bed before we can even use it anyway. I mean, what's the point? I mean, seriously. But be rude to refuse, though. I hate decisions like this. Personally, if it was me, I refuse it. But this is a game. We're going for it. Obtain nail puller. Thank you, Honda-san. I'll bring it back soon, if it's not broke. Take your time. Oh, look, it's almost time for dinner. We'll have to talk again some other time, Matu-san. Matu. Yeah, thank you for your time. Anytime, dear. Let's go get those damn boards off. You know, in all honesty, I'm really trying to figure this out. If she doesn't cook, and she has no groceries, how does she eat? How did the light get turned off? I didn't turn off the light. Okay, how do I use the nail puller here? Okay, let's take a look. Hey, do you guys see that? Well, she sees it, I think. You can see a faint glimmer inside the house next door. It looks like some kind of light. There's someone inside. The light looks very faint, though, and it flickers rapidly. Maybe it's just a reflection on the glass. No, it really looks like it's coming from the inside. The light is gone. You have Honda-san nail puller. Use it? Of course. Although you don't know how much this old thing can take, you start pulling out the nails one by one. That's 2 down. You still have two more boards to remove. Miraculously, the nail puller still hadn't fallen apart, but it looks to be dangerously close to its breaking point. Still continue removing the boards? Sure, why not? Since I'm already here. And it breaks. Unsurprisingly, the nail puller breaks apart, but at least you managed to remove all the boards. You'll have to make up to Honda-san, though. Maybe you can buy a new one as a replacement. I mean, we're a software developer. I'm sure we can afford a single nail puller that's a lot better than what she had. Look, yes. Ah, much better. Can we open the window now? Well, what was the point of that? I guess it automatically turns off the lights. Alright, so can we go to bed? It's your new bed. In the day? Sure, why not? We have nothing else to do. I think I hear footsteps. Did someone knock? Sorry if that raised your volume, guys. I'll try to fix it later. I think I heard someone knocking, and I'm pretty damn sure it wasn't my dogs. Alright, work's done. I can get to the other things now. Like what? Can we put our clothes away finally? You still need to unpack these. Then do it, you procrastinator. Oh, you shouldn't bother right here, right now. Fukuwa Housing, Amuro speaking. Amuro-san, it's Nami Matsu again. Masuda. Oh, yes, Masuda-dan, about that room. Yeah, that. I already found the key. Really? Where? Inside the previous tenant things. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I thought I'd let you know. I found something else, too. It's a wallet. Wallet? Yeah, it belongs to a guy named Scene. Doesn't that name seem familiar to you? Oh, yes. Well, that's the previous tenant's name. You say you found his wallet? Yeah, why would he leave his wallet behind? Maybe he just forgot it. His entire wallet, with all the documents, credit cards, and everything else inside? Well, it can happen. Yes, it can happen, in all honesty. Do you have a way for me to contact him then? I'd like to give it back. I can pass it on to him if you want. I don't think so. I think I'd like to give him in person. Can't you give me his phone number or something? I'm afraid not. And it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'm not the one with his personal information. Then who has it? It's another guy, the one that was in charge of this house before me. He was the one who dealt with Sin's contact. He tried to find a new tenant for the house after Sin left, but he just couldn't do it, so they passed it on to me. Well, can you try asking him then, please? I'll see what I can do. I'll call you later. Alright, thank you, Ormo-san. Click. Let's go see about that house. You have no business here. Of course not. Ooh, can I go grocery shopping? Should you go buy a new nail puller for Han? Oh yeah, why not? You bought a brand new nail puller for Honda-san. Let's give it back to him. Matu-san, did the nail puller work alright for you? It did, but, it broke. Oh, well, that was quite old. I'm surprised it lasted this long. I'm sorry for breaking it, Hana-san. I got you a new one to make up for it. You did? Oh dear, that wasn't necessary at all. We haven't used that thing in ages. We really didn't need a new one. But what if you ever needed one again? Quite frankly, neither me or my husband have the skills to use this kind of tool, no matter what he thinks. So please, keep it for yourself. You never know when it might be useful. Great. Wonderful. Well, if you say so. Still, if you need it, please come and ask. Of course. Thank you again, Honda-san. Alright, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Can I put stuff away now? Then unpack them. You can see your reflection in the mirror. Nope, we already checked the cabinets underneath. I'm pretty sure we'll be back in there to grab a thing of donuts anyway. Or donuts. Deodorant spray. That little story of her father using it to kill bugs with was great. Oh, come on. There's always time for a nice long soak in the bathtub. Yes, turn it on. Why not? Take a look. The windows are open. Can we open our windows now? That window is open. Maybe there is someone living there after all. Can we open ours? Maybe we're supposed to go down and say hi. But not so sure I like this running mechanism though. It's getting late. You shouldn't go outside. Fine. We'll end the night. Man, these days are short. Why not? There's not much else we can do about it. Okay, listen closely. I guess we didn't have anything this time around. I feel like I haven't done anything productive in ages. Maybe I should call Arden from work to see if there's anything for me. Though she's just going to scold me for trying to work during this vacation. The phone's ringing. Is it Omar-san? Hello? Matu-san? I got that contact information you asked for. You did? What is it? Well, I couldn't get a hold of a phone number or anything, but I did get an email address. Anything will do, Omura-san. Omura-san tells you the address and you write it down. And that's it. Thank you, Omura-san. Matu-san? Yeah? I had a talk with the other agent, the one that was in charge of this house before. He strongly advised me to not give this to you. Why? According to him, the previous tenant was a bit perturbed. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that, but please keep that in mind when you contact Sin, Matu-san. Don't worry about it, Mora-san. Stay safe, Matu-san. If that was the case, you wouldn't have rented the damn house to her if that was what you were worried about. I mean, seriously. Your computer. Yes, let's contact him. You sit down to type an email to him. Ooh, do I get to type it out? What should I ask him about? That's about why you left. Hello, my name is Namu Matsuno. You don't know me, but I just moved into your old house. You sent the message. You stay in front of your laptop, anxiously waiting for a reply, despite having no expectation of it being answered right away, if at all. This is just making me antsy. I wish I had something to do. A new email? It can't be him already. Wanna bet? It is. You quickly open the message. Back of closet, hidden door. Hidden door? Which closet? You type in a response quickly and wait for a few minutes, but there's no answer. What does it mean? Well, we're going to go find out, lady. I don't know. There was a hollow sound somewhere. It sounded like it came from behind the wood. You slide your hand across the wood until your fingers stumble upon sort of indentions. It's a small square of wood separated from the rest at the bottom of the closet. You pull it open. There's a small cavity underneath, just big enough to fit a handful of things inside. You stick your hand in, grasping for whatever is inside. You pull out a small notebook. What is this? You flip it open on the first page. The house, empty, one single window. No matter how much I knock, no one answers. No one has ever seen its occupants, but I saw a light inside yesterday. Just a reflection? Almost seems like our situation, does it not? Me think so, Watson. The window was open today. I tried looking inside but couldn't see anything. Grabbed a flashlight to look inside. Nothing. It's completely pitch black. I found my own window open today. I'm pretty sure it was locked. I think I saw... Saw what? Saw what? Please tell me, what did you see? The page is torn in half. Flipping it revealed that a handful of other pages have been completely torn out and the rest are blank, all except for one. They don't really believe me, do they? They already found part of my research and had it confiscated for my own good, which is why I'm hiding this here, although I decided to keep what's left of my research inside the safe. What exactly is this? Is it talking about that window and that house? And a safe? Is there a safe here somewhere? I'd really like to know myself. Well, what Watson, it seems we're on the case now. But we're going to have to leave it here until the next video. If you like it, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more, come back for the next video, which I will hopefully see you in. Until next time, see ya!